Hello everyone, Onlydraven here again, and today we're doing another tutorial in Minecraft Sky Factory 4. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use the black hole unit and the black hole tank, and how to use those to get the Hoarder and bottoms up advancements in the advancements book. If you find this tutorial helpful and you like it, please be sure to click like, but most importantly, please remember to hit that subscribe button. That way you can see all my videos and tutorials as they come out. So kind of two phases. We're going to start with the black hole unit itself. And a black hole unit is 2 chests, a machine case, 2 Eye of Enders, and 1 Ender Pearl, and 3 pieces of plastic. Okay? Now I'm also going to be using for this a Cobblestone Generator. If you're not familiar with that, the base level of Cobblestone Generator is 3 cobblestone on the top, 3 on the bottom, water bucket, a lava bucket, and a piece of glass. And then the black hole tank is pretty much the same as the black hole unit. It's 3 plastic on top, 2 Eye of Ender and an Ender Pearl, a machine case, but it uses 2 empty buckets instead. And I'm also going to be using infinite water sources for this advancement, and that's going to be 2 water buckets, 2 tin ingots, and 4 basic plating. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with the black hole unit. So let's check our advancements. If we go over under the Age of All Things OMG LOL page, you're going to see over here there's one called Hoarder, and there's one called Bottoms Up. Hoarder is to fill a black hole unit with any item and right-click it. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into our JEI real quick, and we're going to pull up the black hole unit. We go to the black hole unit, we go to the little book here, it's going to let us know that it will hold 2,147,483,647 of any one item. That's a lot of stuff. If we go to the black hole tank, it's the same amount, but in this one, of any one fluid. So, in order to get the advancement, we have to fill it and then right-click it. All right, so using a black hole unit itself is really awesome and easy to do because it doesn't require a power source. Basically, any one item that you choose, let's just say we're going to start with some cobblestone. Grab a couple cobblestone here. Our black hole unit, take one, drop it on the top. Now we have 64. Now, these 2 buttons here say fill player inventory with items or empty player inventory. If I click empty, it'll take all of that item that matches and put it in automatically, so you don't have to manually load them. If you took fill player inventory with items, it'll take out all of the items in there up to the fill of your inventory. So, awesome way to take things in and out of items that you may have a large amount of things you want to store. Now, to get the advancements, we need a lot. So, there's a lot of different ways to do this. You can set it up to bonsais and bonsai pots and having, say, wood or sticks or acorns and such going in. But for my money, the easiest way to do it and to fill it up fast is to use a Cobblestone Generator. Now, as I said, we already showed how to make one of those. And if you go to Cobblestone Generator in the JEI, see down here at the bottom, there's the Cobblestone Generator that we did. But there are higher levels. There's a tier 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2 is super easy. It's just take your level 1, surround it in iron. 3, take your level 2, surround it in diamond. 4, take your level 3, surround it in blaze rods. And 5, take number 4 and surround it in emeralds. So very easy to make a faster going Cobblestone Generator. So I've gone ahead and I've made some tier 5 ones because that by far is going to load this up the fastest. Now, if you take a Cobblestone Generator and you drop it right next to your black hole unit, you right click on it, you can see nothing's happening. It's not changing at all. You can put your black hole unit directly on top of the Cobblestone Generator. And if you do that, it is going to load it automatically. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's knock out a couple of these here. We're going to drop one of those right underneath of it. Then we'll fill in that hole. All right, so now if you click on it, you can see that it's going up. It's going up pretty quickly, but it's still going to take a long time to get to that 2 billion. So we want to increase the speed of this. Let's go ahead and let's drop a few more down here. Now we're going to attach these with with item extraction cables. Now you can see the speed's going up even faster. So that is going to you can just let that sit there, come back to it later. Once it's full, it's still going to take a long time, but that's a fast way to just set that up and not have to mess with it at all, because the tier 5 will do 1 cobblestone block every tick. So right there, I've got 5 going in. You could probably even connect it to run more into it if you wanted to, by just taking this, adding more to your extraction cable. And if we, actually, let's go ahead and do this. So we'll jump our extraction cables up to 64, so a faster rate, so our cables can handle more. It's still making the 1 per tick, but it's jumping in there. So now if we wanted, we could take, say, 1 there, connect those. Let's do it again on this side. Bump those up as well. Transfer rate increasing it means that the pipe is able to transfer more items in a given time. So now we jump on it. It's going up pretty much as quickly as it's going to at this point. I mean, you can add more on there if you want to, but that's still going to take a little while. So we're going to come back to that in a little bit once it's full, and we'll do the advancement on that. Let's go over here and let's take a look at the black hole tank. The black hole tank works the same way, except in this situation, it's going to use a fluid instead of a solid. So, it doesn't have the way to automatically load it in and release items, because that would be silly, but you can put buckets in here to fill it or to empty it. So, just like we did with our Cobblestone Generator, if we go to our infinite water blocks, there was the tier 1, the infinite water source that I showed you. That's how we made that. There is a tier 2, to take a bronze ingot and surround it with 8 tier 1s. And then there's a dense infinite water source, which is kind of the biggest there. And that is 8 of the tier 2, the compact infinite water source with a gold block in the middle. So that can be a little time consuming to put that all together, but if you have the materials to do it, a dense infinite water source is going to be way faster. Okay. Now, the good thing about a water source is, again, you see the 0 in there. If I drop that right next to it, in this situation, it's filling it. And you can see it's already at 51,000, 100,000. So this one is much faster to do, especially if you're using the dense water source. So let's go ahead and drop one on all 4 sides. See where it's jumping up pretty quickly. So this one's still going to take a little bit to get to, several billion, but it's going to be much faster than it is the stone. So what I'm going to do here right now, just to show you how the advancements work, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fast forward till we get to our 2 billion, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, and we are back. Now, as you can see, we are approaching our total, which again, the amount we're looking to get to is 2,147,000,000 plus, and we are getting very close. I'll be honest, this took a little bit longer than I thought. I've left this running now for about 7 hours. I've had this open and filling up on our liquids, but as you can see, we are about to finally hit the total cap and have this thing filled up here. So I'm glad to finally have it done. Now, using our regular black hole, it's taken a little bit longer because, of course, it is the cobblestone does not generate as quickly as the water did from the infinite water sources. But there we go. We are now at the maximum. 2,147,483,647. So now that that's done, we can go ahead and break that. And now, by right-clicking on the block, now that it's full, you'll see that in the bottom corner there, I have the advancement bottom up. So all I had to do is right-click on that to get that advancement. So if we take a look at our advancements book, see that that one is now full. So it took a while, so definitely this is something you can just set up and leave running while you're playing the game. And again, if it does happen to fill and you're not there to see the end of it, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to be there. The important thing is that when it is full, when you right-click on it, it's going to give you that achievement. Now, when it comes to our regular black hole, again, I've been running it about 7 hours, connected to, what do we got here, 8 tier 5, I believe they are. Yeah, tier 5 cobblestone generators, and I am at 8 million of 2 billion. So that is going to take a lot longer. So if you have something that you found that will fill up a black hole much faster, please put that down in the comments, because definitely I'm sure we could all benefit from having that. But I'll let this one run, and it'll be the same process. Once it's full, all you have to do is right-click on the block to open it as if you normally would, and that's going to give you that advancement. So That is all that's involved with these. I know that wasn't a really long thing, considering how long I had to leave the whole thing running, 7+ hours to get it all done on my end, but in your end, just a couple of minutes. But it's a great way of holding a large amount of material. More importantly, it gets you that advancement. If you're a completionist like me, something you'll want to get done just to get it finished. All right, so that's my way of doing it. Again, if you have a different item that you found that'll fill it faster, please share that down in the comments with the rest of us. As well, if you have any comments or suggestions for other tutorials you'd like to see in Sky Factory 4, please feel free to throw those down there as well. We're always looking for new recommendations for different tutorials. But that is going to do us for today. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day.